Welcome back, hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, where after quite a bit of hunting and going after afflicted monsters and that, I've reached Master Rank 100, and we're going to embark into whatever that has in store. Before I get to that though, I do want to talk a little bit about the anomaly monsters, or the afflicted monsters, and the build that I've come up with, because like the first afflicted monster you go after, it might just been my build was so poorly built or optimized that it did take a while, but depending on how you build or configure your weapon or find what works, some builds do shred monsters no problem even as they're afflicted or stuff like that. And where I kind of made my own custom build off of a base one I'd seen online. Like there's a site that I found, game8.co, that offers like builds for a lot of the weapons or that. If you're going raw damage, there's a spread up build using the Abyssal Hailstorm. But they also had an elemental rapid fire. And for that build, it was basically you swap out the light bowgun and whatever elemental attack you want. I tweaked that a bit to create what I call the Avatar light bowgun build. And what this offers is attack boost 6, every single element except for dragon, because dragon is a stupid element right now for bowguns. I still think that should be redone. But all elemental attacks, level 5. Critical element 3, spare shot, reload speed, recoil down, rapid fire 3. It's basically meant to handle any monster's elemental weakness, no problem. And since I've been using this, I haven't really had to actually combine any ammo on a single hunt yet. Like, as you can see, I keep myself stocked up with fire herbs, flow ferns, snow herb, thunder bugs, basically to make more elemental ammo if I needed. But because this can both focus on the main elemental weakness of a monster and the secondary weakness, I've rarely had to, I don't think yet, make actual more elemental ammo that I couldn't have just followed up using some of the raw stuff to easily take them down at the end. And elemental light bowgun, it packs a punch. But this build still isn't even in its final form, because one thing that I can eventually do, and I'm hoping after this urgent quest we kind of wrap up, I'll be able to... Oh, didn't want to do that, my bad. Just going to collect these event quests. The, like, anomaly crafting is a pretty interesting system for things. I was able to use that to improve this build a little bit, and I'll just take you into what I've got there. Yeah, so it's the Anjanath Coil, the Archfiend Armor Scaros, or Saros, Silver Soul Mail, Flaming Espinos Brain, Flaming Espinos Grip, and then the augment I have on the Anjanath one is... no, I don't want to redo the augment. It's got 1 level of Divine Blessing, 1 level critical element. All you really need is the 1 level critical element to pull this off. And that's really all I have done for Curious Crafting for this set. Now, you can also figure out a way to get... I think you got at least level 2 critical element without that augment, but if you can't get it, that'll definitely help you out. And then for weapon crafting, I'm going to try to get the rampage slot upgrade, because if I can get that to level 3, that lets me slot in the Elembane, which gives me even more elemental possible damage out. But I need to get a little higher in the anomaly investigation levels in order to unlock being able to get that materials reward there. So there's a little bit still to go on this build to get it to, I think, its final level or final form. And is there anything else I need to go over? Oh, just the talisman I got. It's a recoil 3 with thunder attack 2 and has the 3 slots. It's kind of hard to say if you can really ever aim for specific talismans. It often is. You just have to plunk your luck into the melder and see what you get. There's going to be quite a bit of meh you might get on the way. It's just, you gotta keep trying. That's kind of how it's always been for Monster Hunter in some regards. World Iceborne changed it up so it's RNG towards the decorations you would get as drops. Rise Sunbreak brought it back to being the talismans. But yeah, we're all set, so we're going to embark on what I think I already know the monster is going to be, but we'll just make sure to let the story kind of explain itself first. Troubling news. Magnamalo has been sighted. Actually, it's a variant of the Magnamalo you faced before. Why has it only appeared now? Something strange is going on. I may be missing something here, but could there be some kind of connection between your Master Heyman and Magnamalo? He was visibly upset with fists clenched when we informed Kamura of its discovery. On top of that, his grandson pleaded with us. Please, I'm worried about my grandfather. You must do something about Magnamalo before he goes and gets himself hurt. And you know, when it comes to helping the people of Kamura, who else can we turn to but you? You know what you have to do. Get it done. So now we gotta go talk to Chiche, and I'm kind of curious if we should stop by Kamura, if there's gonna be a little bit more explanation there about this one.
Your spirit shines
SurvivalVis. As you know, we have an urgent quest to hunt a new terrifying type of Magnamalo. The guild has given it the designation Scorned Magnamalo. What a frightening name. Kamura has requested that you take care of this menace personally and that it be dealt with as swiftly as possible. And if you complete this quest, you'll unlock Master Rank 100. Your glasses are fine, Chiche. It does say 100. To think you've come so far in such little time, you never fail to impress us. Still, ask that you be careful out there.
There's a special quest for you.
Yeah, so just a few of those. And let me just do. Okay. So the urgent quest is go after, Scorned Magnamalo in the Citadel.
I look forward to your
I am just going to
return.
see if there is anything back at the Steelworks here, because if it is supposed to be related to Master Hammond, Magnamalo has been such a weirdly handled flagship for base Rise. I apologize, they're still working a little bit through this cold. But yeah, it's been one of the monsters that's been the most weirdly handled as a flagship for the series. It seems like you either have really good implementation with things like Zinogre, Lagiacrus, or Megala, and then you have flagships that are just like randomly dropped in without much lead up. Like I believe Nargacuga and Freedom Unite was one like that. Brachydios for sure was one. Magnamalo is kind of a line in between. It wasn't as well fleshed out as the good or like best integrated flagships, but at least you got to see in a cutscene before the eventual hunt to it, but it still could have been done better.
What is it?
No, nothing here. I just thought I'd quickly skim through that, but there's nothing in particular in regards to that, which is a little weird, but it is what it is. Okay, let's go back, pick up the quest, and then we'll embark to take down Scorned Magnamalo. I do need to get him into the Hunter Journal, and then just see what I need to use for, the elemental ammo to start with. And if there's lottery, let me just see if there's anything to pick up quick.
I'm having a save
Nope,
today.
okay.
Okay then. See you soon.
God, yeah, the little autosave, every time you talk to a single person, I'm not sure if it was like to stop you from being able to save scum the talismans you get or what, but it can be there pretty often. Okay, and let's just get ourselves... let's go for Dangle Booster. We'll skip the little song. And yeah, we should be all set. Just want to make sure. Yeah, okay. Let's go see both how Scorned Magnamalo is as a hunt, and show off what this bowgun build can do. Because it does pack a fair punch, as long as you are matching the right elemental ammo to the monster. Again, Dragon is just the one element. It's kind of something the bowguns have always suffered from, is there's one aspect that they never really get to use. Oh, we'll let this go, though.
Hear me, O flames of those devoured. Restless spirits doomed to serve a creature of malice. Your will is connected, no matter how faint. And though you are destined to fail before long, I implore you, before making your way to purgatory, you must bear witness. To the power of your own souls, manifested as relentless evil.
The ultimate malice, Scorned Magnamalo. Though, there's one thing that's bugging me with Rise a little break, or Rise and Sunbreak a little bit, is that they actually have monsters, they're calling them malicious and like evil, malignant. I guess if maybe Kingdom standpoint that would make a bit of sense, but Monster Hunter's never really been about portraying them as really straight up evil creatures. It's just that they kind of have their own natural ways and they just clash with us, or clash with the people in the series. This is a lot more trying to almost paint them as, well, malevolent, malicious. I don't really like that. Okay. And one thing about this build is you can see my health gradually going down. That is the dereliction skill, which is special to the Geismagorm armor. So I want to make sure I can try to find more health spear birds and get that to max before we engage. I still don't know really the best route for going through the Citadel to get all the spear birds. But I found an okay enough way, I guess. Oh, come on, go up there. There we go. And let me just get the camera so that way I can get a nice picture for our safari. But hopefully this video will be going up before Title Update 3. No news on anything about what's going to be included with that, because it is the last Friday of October, so I don't know when we'll get news of, we'll see the next title update, or even what's going to be in it. It's kind of hard to say at this point, because a lot of the monsters that we've seen that were like big names for Sunbreak have already gotten like a little bit of treatment. There's probably going to be another Risen Elder Dragon, I'd imagine, since we got Risen Chameleos. Maybe even after we've finished this Urgent up, that'll be a possible target for our next hunt. So I don't know how I unlock that. Okay, I snag you, snag this over here, and then there's... Okay, well, I screwed that up. Let's try this proper to snag the... Yeah, sometimes the wall detection is a little funky. There we go. Oh, there's another one up there. I'm not even sure if I've realized there's been one up here this entire time. Okay. Yeah, so we've got max health. That's good. I'm just going to pop in the first aid med to top us off. And see if I get a few of the last other spear birds. Like, the stamina one's not going to be too major to aim for. But I could use some more defense and maybe attack, just to help us out, because I don't know what to expect from Scorned. First time I went after Master Rank Magnamalo, I think he smacked me around pretty good. So I just want to try to keep us topped up. And be prepared for whatever punishment it's going to dish out. I'll leave that there. No. I will snag that. The barrier prism. Okay, so maybe it might act more of a shield to protect him than the base Magnamalo's stuff does. Oh yeah, he's got quite an interesting glow about him. I'm going to just sneak in here. A couple of reasons. There's a couple little that's what I'm looking for. Not quite that, but in the back here, just so I can save up on the first aid meds. Might need them. Yeah, he's still right in the area. Okay, let me snag the shiny. See if we can get a nice picture of him. Oh. Oh, you're not supposed to run away. I need you. Okay, well, let's at least move to an area that should probably be better to try to get that. Oh, Lord, what did I do? Okay, I just changed the focus a bit. Face the camera. Smile pretty for me. Oh, lordy. Okay, he... No bluffs or anything. He is quick to go right into things. Oh, crap. Okay, I don't know if water is still, like, his weakness or not. Okay, his shots go off in some pretty weird directions. Like... Okay, yeah, so that's hitting for about 68 per hit on the legs. Let me try flaming. Only 28. Definitely not flaming. What about thunder? Well, thunder's not bad, so it might be he's got the same elemental weakness as the base form does. But let me try freeze just to know for sure. Yeah, okay, that is how he operates. He's just like the regular Magnamalos. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, Lord, that hurt. No, I didn't mean to go that way. Oh, shoot. Okay, let me quickly, where is Max Potion? Gonna need that. Because, yeah, okay, I'm not sure how he flipped himself around like that, but I'll take the opening. Yeah, like, the volleys here aren't quite as high as they can be. Because there's some monsters, if you get the elemental shots off at their weakest part, you actually will get like 90 per hit of a triple thing, so the build can do very good damage depending on the monster. And Scorned has definitely given me a good lesson as to why a nice the Evade Extender 2 is such a good skill to keep on the set. There we go. Okay. Although it looks like it's switched over now. I don't know if he ever actually, like, loses the fire. It seems like maybe he just switches, like, position on his body where it is.
Get back here!
Now, he's definitely quite the master rank fight, and I can see why they wanted you to be 100 for going up against him. It's not like Iceborne where, oh yeah, you're only master rank 24? Go after Elatrian. Have fun. Oh, Turf War! Uh-oh. Wait a minute, doesn't there... Yeah, their Turf War usually has, like, one coming crashing down to the earth. And before we can... There we go. Let's just get some nice easy hits in here. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of wyvern riding should definitely help with our first fight against Scorned here. Yeah, thanks to Master Rank Magnamalo having the double ability there. A lot easier to note that he has a lot of follow-up potential. But I do like how, like the arm blades for Scorned are quite a bit different looking. We'll see if we can try to overload the arm. Oh, lordy. And get a break off. Okay, I also gotta be careful of how much health I got. Lost because of the, Oh! I was gonna say how much health is lost because of the armor set I'm using. Right, gotta remember, that's super bad move. Oh! God, he is such a dynamic monster, it's hard to keep track of him. Especially tight areas like this. Okay, there we go, though. Managed to break that. Where should I be trying to aim on you? Tail's not really good. Back's not the best. Seems like the front legs are actually going to remain the weak point even when the Hellfire's not present. There we go. Sorry, Ash, but, I mean, I had to put you out. You would just kept dancing around till you blew up. Okay, let me get to... Yeah, these might be a little bit helpful. Oh, that's new. I don't know if it's like just a burst attack? Oh, what? That was completely different than I was expecting. It's like a sweeping beam. Oh, what the hell did they make this monster into? Like, God. I thought he was problematic before. They've driven him into, like, overdrive. See if I can get a little bit of breathing room with that. Okay, there we go. Get a little bit of a breather to try fighting back a bit, but man! Oh, right. Gotta watch the timing on that. I keep getting hit by a lot of those moves. It's just like the slow wind-ups make you think you gotta be much more careful on the timing of those dodges. And I definitely will want to stop back at base camp. Yeah, okay, so there's that one. There's that one. Oh, even the counter didn't get me out of there. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to do a tactical retreat. If I can. Because, good lord. Oh, and better pop the potion. Just... Uh-oh, he's not letting me go. Yeah, get me out of here. Okay, I was expecting it would be a bit of a rough fight. Was not expecting the hyper-anime version of Magnamalo that has explosions galore. And let me snag more water, more thunder. Okay, we should be good to try this again. Haven't carded yet, but that's just because I have been scared out of my frickin' wits. Let's put it that way from this fight so far. I'm amazed at, like, just how over the top every move he uses is. Like, I don't know how you would really manage to deal with the, Ow. I don't know how you'd really be able to... Okay, there's that one. There's that one. And I think, yeah, it's just the two. That's another new move that I've not seen before. Okay, actually, his tail... Oh, lordy. Oh, there we go. Okay, managed to overload it, but good lord. Oh, and there's a part break. So at least that's a sign damage is starting to go into him. Oh, and a paralysis. Perfect. Oh, and we just got the little comment from Runa there that we've gotten them to close to limp threshold. Oh, another part break. Okay, so, yeah, the blue skull icon is right by the icon... Ow! The icon there. So I don't think it's going to have too much more health left in it. We've just got... Oh, perfect. I guess, the Lotto Box. Lottery Box is easily the best Palico skill I've seen the game to have for your Palico. And just offers so much utility between the Kitinator, the Inflicting the Thunderblight one, as well as the Flash Bomb. It's just super handy to get. Sure, the results are random each time the large box is out, but very, very helpful no matter which one it is. Well, except maybe for like the little cheer dance thing, but rarely see that one. That was Scorned Magnamalo. Gotta say, holy crap, they ramped him up a lot. I'm just going to see if there were any shinies back here to snag. And yeah, I can see why they saved that for like a hunt or master rank 100 hunt. I got super close to carding a number of times there. also want to check what his elemental weaknesses actually are once this hunt is wrapped up. See, what should I have been aiming for more than others? But Avatar build can come in handy. I basically went through Conqueror's Seal, Armblade, Horn of Malice, and yeah, whew. Not really a great end screen, but something. Now, there's a light bowgun that I'm pretty sure we can make from Scorned Magnamalo, and there's probably a new armor set we'll also look at, gear-wise, what it offers. But I think with enough time and learning the timing of, again, some of those really built-up moves, he'll be an easier fight with more experience, as, well, usually all monsters are, but that one especially. You defeated Scorned Magnamalo. Well done. I was confident you'd be able to, nevertheless, I'm filled with awe. I gotta say, your courage has set the hearts of everyone here in Elgato ablaze, giving us the strength to keep pushing forward. And you've helped us how many times? Probably sound like a broken record by now, but thank you. Thank you for everything. Now then, we must discuss the current situation with these afflicted monsters. Let us... perhaps we should pay a visit to the capital first. Yes, there we can enjoy a feast. Thank you for everything before. Calm yourself, Fiorine. It's not like SurvivalVis is leaving us for good. You see? I say one heartfelt thanks and you're over here thinking SurvivalVis is on the next ship home. Sheesh. Ari, how dare you embarrass me like that? My honor as a knight, I challenge you to a duel. Duel? What kind of barbarian do you think I am? You know us researchers don't do stuff like that, right? So you see, you do indeed light a fire inside all of us. Fiorine looks set burst into flames at any moment. Oh, Emerald, not you too. Oh, come now, Fiorine. We're just having a bit of fun. Perhaps I should challenge you as well.
Yes.
Certainly not. Anyway, thank you again, and I hope that I may continue to count on us. Oh, Chiche. Oh, probably just to let us know that the master rank cap is removed, so we'll just handle the urgent matters first.
Why, hello.
Couldn't help but overhearing conversation with Fiorine and the others just now. It's been so long since I last saw Fiorine enjoy herself. It sounded like everyone was having such a wonderful time. And that's all thanks to you. You've saved us time and time again, all while keeping everyone's spirits lifted. Of course, we all know the day will come when you'll finally return to Kamura for good. Oh, just saying that was making me all teary-eyed. Get hold of yourself, Cheech. You can't cry on the job. I'm sorry, I'm making you feel awkward carrying on like this. On a happier note, I have news that sure does put a smile on your face. By fulfilling your duty, you have unlocked Master Rank 100. You're on the path to greatness, and wherever that path may lead you, I'll support you no matter what.
I look forward to your safe return.
Master Rank cap's now 999. Not that I think I'll ever reach it. Oh, there's a new goal already. Reach Master Rank 110. I wonder if that's for Risen Chameleos, the last monster from the title update to see. But let me find Scorned Magnamalo in here and see what we kind of are dealing with when it comes to him. Yeah, a Magnamalo variant that achieves an even more twisted and malevolent form. Filled with hatred, they are known as Scorned Magnamalo. Shrouded in hellfire at all times, they also boast larger arm blades and harder armor plating. During battles, they've been spotted focusing their hellfire and swinging it like a blade. So, it looks like the hind legs are the only spot that have the best elemental weak zone to use water on. Everything else is pretty low, so... As much as I want to get the Elembane jewel slotted into this bowgun build, I also do have the ability to slot in the Kushala gem, which I think increases your affinity with so many hits in a little bit of time. That would probably be handier on Scorned Magnamalo than others. Like for Anjanath, as long as it's 25 or above, the Elembane jewel will give you a little boost. But if it's below 25, you're better off, I think, using Kushala is how the build sort of worked. But let's see, there's still, a number of things I didn't get from him. I know one's probably like a new orb of his, but two others, I don't know what they would have been. It says target rewards and, okay, one must be from the back plates, like that's probably from there. Another one is just from carves, but no broken parts. I don't know what that would be. Either way, let's take a little look and see if we unlocked any gear to preview. I think we should have a light bowgun look we can find of his once we find it in the trees. There. Oh, I like the look of that. The Blue Blaze Bolt. Rapid Fire Exhaust 1, which is a bit weird, but it offers 356 attack. Not as much as I thought it would for, like, how long it takes before you get it. and you don't have walking reload.
Bring on the hard stuff.
So the Magna Glare Eye and the Moaning Blade Shell are probably a couple of things I didn't get. I do want to get it because that is a pretty nice looking light bow gun. I mean, it doesn't exactly look like a bow gun, but I mean, it looks cool texture and effect-wise on there. And let me see about armor now. Because there should be, yeah, the Sinister Grudge. Oh, that's kind of weird for, like, the chest piece. You get, like, the little floating shoulder things. Okay, what skills does this have? Hellfire Cloak, Coalescence, Mail of Hellfire. What? Decreases defense but increases attack. Exact changes to stats depends on which swap scroll is being used. So using the red scroll is defense down and attack up. Using blue scroll is resistance down, element up. So it's kind of like the opposite of the dereliction, I think. Because if I take a quick look, I'm pretty sure dereliction is the opposite. Yeah, red scroll increased elemental and status values. Blue scroll increased attack and stun potency. I wonder... I'm wondering if it would be interesting to try mixing the mail... Oh, see, I don't know if I'd be able to mix the two. I was thinking mixing the two so that way you always have an elemental attack buff, no matter which scroll you're using. But I don't know... I might have to try and see, though. It definitely would be difficult getting all this... maybe not too difficult. Oh, those blade shells might take a bit, but... I might have to try doing something stupid with that and making it so that way I have the Mail of Hellfire and the dereliction ability active. But it's something at least interesting to look at. I haven't really heard much about like this armor set in use in the game, or like seen too much talk and builds or anything. Maybe specific ones can make good use of it, but yeah, that's quite the set to get from there. And I'm curious just to see if there is anything with the buddies with that or not. I kind of doubt it because it almost seems like they forgot to give the buddies a lot of... Oh, no, they did actually give them something. Well, they actually got a pretty nice weapon, too. Oh, I'm not sure if I'd go for Blast Element over Paralysis. And it's kind of an interesting little ghost mustache on that. Oh, this might be... Yeah, that's quite an interesting look. It does sort of have... I mean, I know it's supposed to be like smoke around it, but sometimes when it comes in, it does remind me of a little mustache that gets. But yeah, there's that done. I should check and see, are there any more anomaly quests opened up?
There it shines bright.
Nope. Capped at 4 stars still. Maybe next Urgent I'll open those up. But yeah, that was the Avatar build. It didn't do too badly against Scorned Magnamalo. It heavily depends on the elemental weaknesses and the weak spots to get like the most from it. But at least we got a chance to show it off, talk a little bit about it, and manage to take down Scorned Magnamalo too. I think this set is definitely one that is a risk and reward. But if you use it often enough, you kind of get into the habit of being more safeguarding and careful of your health with it. Like, it's something when you first start, like your very first hunt with it, you might look like you lose a lot of health pretty quick through the dereliction skill. But once you get the full Spearbird gauge and your health is max, it's not as bad to deal with. But yeah, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, hopefully I'll be able to get the next this episode will go up before Title Update 3, and we'll be able to get all Title Update 2 stuff done before then. We'll just see how it goes, but very happy to be able to keep it on the channel, and hope you guys have been enjoying it too. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the series, and if you did like it, be sure to give it a like, and leave us a comment, tip, or tricks right down below in the comments right down there. And until I do see you in the next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.